Hi there, this is the Viola instructional video for Believer. Before we get started, 3 new things to learn in this piece, and we'll take them one at a time. The first new thing is the hits, or the crunches, and you can see those as an X on the note instead of like a dot note, it's like an X note, and it'll have hit written above it. There's 2 things you can do with that. The first thing, use your left hand, like that. Make sure also that your left hand is not like supporting the neck, because it'll be harder to do that. Put the palm of your hand on this part right here, I forget what that's called, the bottom of the neck, and just rest it there. And then you can slap back and forth. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Slap. So that's option 1 with the hits. Option 2 is doing a crunch or a chop with the bow. That's when you make contact with 2 strings or whatever. It's kind of just whatever happens. You hold the bow up like this and you land it like that. You're also keeping pressure on the strings as you do it, and you don't lift the bowstring off. So the goal is to not make the strings ring like this. The goal is to make it a crunch. So you get started with a screeching sound and then you halt it like. You can just practice that if you would. So yeah, just like nice sharp crunches. So that's the first thing we need to learn. The second thing is swing. So swing is where you have 8th notes, and normally 8th notes are like this. So it's an even split. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, swung 8th notes is where the first one lasts a little bit longer than the second one. I'll just demonstrate it. So yeah, the first note lasts longer, and the second note in the slurred notes that I'm playing lasts shorter. So let me do compare. This is normal. I'll do 4 normal, and I'll do 4 swung 8th notes. Here's the 4 normal. Ready, go. 4 swing. Normal. Swing. And the final thing is fingering-wise. On this piece we have high 3s and high 1s for viola. And here's what those would look like. The high 3 occurs as a F sharp on the C string. And so a normal 3 would be right here. But then the high 3 is like between the 4th tape and the 3rd tape. That appears on measure 12. After this, measure 12. So keep in mind that high 3. And then there's another weird thing on measure 17. You've got a high 1 and a high 3. So a normal 1 and normal 3 is like this. It's on the G, well, in this case it's on the G string. A, C, here's normal. But on this piece you have to go up between the 1 and the 2 for your high 1. And then the high 3 will be close to that 4th finger tape. So this is measure 17. And again, a normal 1 and 3 would be, here's measure 17. Okay, with that, those 3 things, I know that's a lot, but with those 3 things in mind, I will now play this piece all the way through. I'll count in on 4, and will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 5. And a hit. Other option. High 3. Another high 3 there. Repeat to measure 5. Back to the crunches. Coming up in the second ending here. one thing I forgot to talk about was the slurs. That's yet a fourth thing that we need to look at, the slurs of 2 and the up bow. So I'll add that to the next video. Thank you. Good luck, guys.